Hello and welcome to part 10 of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. This is Sora's the Limit 96 and we will be finishing up the cutscenes right now.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh,
No crying, no sad face, okay?
yeah, you gotta look funny, like us.
Yes, but ones on happy faces.
Happy?
I remember this used to be like my favorite cutscene in the game.
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all Bill's rats by the look of them. You're no prize yourself. Shut up!
At first I didn't know that it was Oogie Boogie because I hadn't seen Nightmare Before Christmas.
Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
By the way, Maleficent is my favorite villain, so anybody who says anything against her, fuck you. She's, I don't know, malevolent. And I guess because of her name, you know, she kind of references her name too in Kingdom Hearts 2. Which, I don't know, I might LP that game. I mean, I have it. The only issue is that the disc is scratched, so it takes, like, longer to load certain things. Like, going into my drive forms, I will freeze up going into drive forms because, like, I not freeze up, but it'll take longer to go into the drive form because of the disc. So I might actually need to buy another one. Chain of Memories, I definitely want to LP that, but I might not. Definitely with my friends because it was the first Kingdom Hearts game they were exposed to together. So we learned the ability Dodge Roll and the magic fire. And the ability Dodge Roll is a completely unnecessary ability. Never unequip it unless you want to die because it's necessary for a lot of boss fights and such. So we're going to equip those now. Equip Guard and equip Dodge Roll. And since we have Donald and Goofy, we have one ability, Rocket. And then give Sora the Brave Warrior. And they don't get anything. Another thing, don't give items to your party members unless you know you're absolutely going to need it, because they always overuse their items. Like, look, I'm gonna stock all the stuff that they have left over from that boss fight because they are so wasteful. And we got the ability fire, so we were actually going to do something before we go to the next world. And yes, I know it's like kind of extra, but I don't think we'd have enough time to do much into the next world anyway. So we're going to get a few of the extras that we can now get. So the first extra we're going to get, or the first thing we're going to get is, like, we're going to get all the Trinity marks that we can now. We're going to open up Merlin's place because we now have fire, and we also need to open up this door to the 3rd district because it's freaking annoying to have to go back here and have to go all the way around again. So I'm not really doing extras, though there are a few chests that I can show you guys how to get if you like really want me to. If you really want me to, I can. Because, I mean, I don't know what they give you anymore, but I think they give you something useful. And obviously, they're chests. Most chests give you useful stuff. That's a lie. They're chests that give you terribly unuseful things. So go up here and open this. This isn't the chest I was talking about. That's a postcard. And postcards are cool. They give you items in the mail. I usually go up to the 9th, not the 10th, because the 10th is like an item that you can get off of enemies so often that it's like, why would you even do it? So I don't even look for the 10th postcard. Before we weren't able to open this because we didn't know how to use the Keyblade to open shit. It's really stupid. We'll go and mail that again. I wasn't even intending to do this. There's another postcard we can get, but I don't want to get it. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but I'm too lazy. You know what? Yeah, no, I'm not going to get that. That's stupid. The reason I'm doing this now is because since Traverse Town was like recently had a boss fight, there are no enemies anywhere, so you can basically run around and do this now without any like rhyme or reason. Not rhyme or reason. I totally used the wrong terminology. So basically, there are no enemies here, so this makes this this is the easiest time to do this throughout the game. That's why I always try to do it while I'm here, because there's a lot of stuff that you can't do while there are enemies around, and it's just annoying to have to fight them. Thankfully they fixed that in Kingdom Hearts 2, though I think that game's kind of easy, and party members were kind of unnecessary since they didn't make them very useful. I mean, I love Donald and Goofy. I think they're pretty cool, but I mean, they were just story objects by the end of the in the game. They were just story objects. They weren't really necessary party members since they couldn't do shit for you. So jump across these moving rocks. They may give some of you trouble, though they've never really given me that much trouble, unless I'm like having a weird day or an awkward day. Right, there's a cutscene.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Kyrie?
Sora?
He's been having a lot of Kyrie flashbacks, hasn't he? That was actually meant for you to see later, but you can see it anytime you want. It's just meant to be seen later, so that's why it was so like ahead of the time and stuff. But I like to do this now since there are no enemies and it's really easy to do. This is Merlin from the Sword in the Stone, I think. I always get the Sword in the Stone and the Black Cauldron mixed up, so forgive me. Though I believe it's the Sword in the Stone because that's King Arthur and Merlin is part of the whole King Arthur thing. Alright, so again we have to cut this video off. I'm terribly sorry, but I am going to continue recording because I like to record in bulk anyway, and I have a whole weekend to do this, and I'm not sure, but I think I might be going to see Conan tomorrow, so I might not have as much time to do this tomorrow. So we'll be doing the Trinity, and then saving, and then we will... I'll save in the next video. Jig jigga 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 jig. Jig jigga jig. Jigga 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 jigga. Alright, see ya.